lesson is on volume of pyramids and cones. Now, in this one, we'll be using this formula for both of them. The thing that will differ will be the area that we have for both of them. So, and it'll be pretty self-explanatory when you see the problems, all right? So write this down and we'll get on with the picture. Okay, so here's your formula sheet. You've been looking at it. So this one is the volume of cones and pyramids, all right, where A is the area, okay? So it's the area of the base, and the best way to look at it is to just go to a question. So what we're looking here, we've got a square base pyramid, and that is the area that we're looking at. So that will be the area that we want to find. So let's put the volume down, and we'll go 1/3 area times height. Now the height is perpendicular, it means it's straight up and down, and in this case it will be 18, so we need to work out the area. So let's work out the area. I can see that it's a square. This is the same as this, so that means that this will be 5 meters as well. Okay, so our area will be 5 times 5, because remember it's base times height. Okay, so our area is 25 meters squared, and we know that our height is 18. We looked at that. So 1/3, 1/3 times our area is 25. So 25 times our height, which is 18. Remember, it has to be straight up and down. It can't be this slant here. Even though it's not given in this question, there may be a question that gives it. So 18, and now it's just calculator work. So I'm going to pop that into my calculator. 1/3 times, what was it, 25 times 18. And I get a really nice number, 150. And our units, really important, are meters. So it's going to be meters, and it's going to be cubed because it's volume, it will be cubed. So that's how we calculate the volume of a pyramid. So remember, the area is the key difference between the cone and the pyramid. Let's look at it here. Okay, so the area that we're looking at is this base down here, and it clearly looks like it's a circle. So the area is a circle. So that, I remember, what is it? Pi r squared. Yep, you'll be absolutely right if you do it that way. What's our radius? Oh, it's just 30. So if I do this, I put my volume, area times height. Oh, my height is 1 meter. Oh, that's interesting. So we've got 1 meter and we've got 30 centimeters. They're two different units. So I need to change this. I'm going to change 1 meter to centimeters because I feel like that's really easy to do. So I'm going to go 100 centimeters. I know there is 100 centimeters in a meter. So be aware of units if you need to change it at all. And so I'm just going to go, what is the area? Well, it's this guy, and I know the radius is 30. So I'm going to go pi times 30 squared times my height. I'm going to use this number to keep my units consistent. Otherwise, I'm going to get the wrong answer. And now, simply, I'm just going to pop it into my calculator. And I don't know why I'm rewriting that question. I need to use the calculator now. So pi times, what is it, 30 squared times 100 centimeters, because there's 100 centimeters in a meter. And I get a massive number that's going to be 282743.3388, and obviously that keeps going. Okay, so what's that? 282,743.3388. So I want to do it to 2 decimal places because it's a really big number. And I'll look at this guy, and it certainly is 5 or higher. So this 3 will change to a 4. So therefore, our volume will equal 282743 0.34. Our units are in centimetres because we've decided to use both of them in centimetres, and because it is volume, it's going to be cubed. So remember, when we've got volume, we've got cube. All right, so really interesting to know that that a cone and a pyramid is actually a third of a right prism, okay? So really important that we learn what all these formulas mean in our formula sheet, because it's going to take us a long way if we know where we're heading. But that's pretty much it. Oh, I made a massive mistake. Did everybody see it? The whole point of this lesson is this is a third of this, all right? So what I need to do to fix that mistake is go a third times this guy, all right? So I'm going to do that in my calculator. Yeah, third times, and let's use the answer that we had before. Shift answer, and I get so times A times H. Our volume is going to be 9,000. So therefore our volume is 94247 point to 2 decimal places will be 78, and it'll be centimeters cubed. All right. So that seems like it's about a third because it's 94,247 as opposed to 282,000. So yeah, there we go. So pretty critical. It is not a prism. It is a third of a prism. So make sure you put that in. Otherwise, you're going to make mistakes like I did in this one over here. Anyway, that's a great mistake. Peace out.